Hello, everybody. I know it's a little late. It's 6:35 on Tuesday night. Got back from a good day of golf, and I enjoyed myself out on a beautiful sunny day here, high of 78 degrees here in Florida. And a new piece came across my desk I wanted to share with you right away. I've never been one to really push the keto diet, except in some cases of seizure disorders in children. But a lot of you are doing the keto diet. A lot of you have said, man, look at all this weight I've lost. Well, a new piece of information came out, a systematic review and a meta-analysis that said one of the big risk factors with this keto diet seems to be kidney stones. We'll talk about this in 1 second. The information you hear on the Nutrition Shop Health Talk with Dr. Len is strictly educational and is not intended to diagnose or treat any disease. Any healthcare decision should be discussed with your health professional. And now, here is Dr. Len. I don't know about you, but I know of a lot of people that have done the keto diet, and are still doing it, and they've continued on it. So this is more or less a heads up. I'm not going to do this just to bash it, but this piece of information that came out in the Natural Medicine Journal today really is an eye-opener. We'll get started right after the national anthem. You know, I really don't know what made the individuals that did this, Dr. Sheila Dean, to take a look at why those that were doing the keto diet ended up having a higher risk factors of kidney stones. So I'll just read to you some of the summary statements. The objective of this meta-analysis was to calculate an estimated pooled incidence of kidney stones in patients who followed a ketogenic diet, and determine what most prevalent type of kidney stone as well. So it's one thing to say, well, there were obviously more, but we want to figure out what type. A systematic review and a meta-analysis. This isn't a live study. This wasn't like, let's recruit 1,000 patients and just follow them over the next 10 years. This is to look to already published data. 36 published clinical trials and observational studies that reported, only if they reported the instances of kidney stones. The parameters assessed included the number of patients, the mean age, gender, time to diagnosis of a kidney stone after ketogenic diet consumption, the type of kidney stone they found, the incidence of kidney stones, and the duration of follow-up. The primary outcome measures included the incident and type of kidney stones. Some of the key findings. As far as the incidents go, the key finding in the study was that the estimated pool incidence of kidney stones was 5.9% in patients on a ketogenic diet, at a mean follow-up time of 3.7 years. Because age was not a limitation, the investigators were able to perform a subgroup analysis that demonstrated that the estimated pool incidence of kidney stones in children was 5.8% as compared to adults, which was 7.9%. Excuse me. Within reported studies, 48.7% of the kidney stones were uric acid, 36 were calcium-based, and 27 were mixed. When you consider that the incidence of nephrolithiasis in the general population is reported at 0.3%. Compared to this study that says on the ketogenic diet, it was 7.9. That is 10, 15, almost 18 times higher. It becomes clear that based on the results of this analysis, that following a ketogenic diet may enhance the incidence of kidney stone formation. As such, practitioners prescribing ketogenic diets must evaluate whether the ketogenic diet benefits outweigh the risks. Patients and clients will also need to be informed of the increased risk of kidney stones. Modification of the diet and other medical nutritional strategies may need to be implemented, especially in those who have a history of kidney stones. As it relates to the diet, here are some modifications that can be done. So if you're on a ketogenic diet, here's a couple of the things. Switching from purine-rich animal protein that has been shown to produce an acidic environment to a plant-based protein resulting in lower uric acid excretion. So again, going more from animal-based to more plant-based. Number 2, increasing fluid intake to reduce the risk of kidney stone precipitation. As it relates to dietary supplementation, I find it intriguing that they added this to this. Supplementation with oral potassium citrate, which can alkalize urinary pH, may be warranted. This is another reason that I have become a firm believer in buffered vitamin C. Listen up. Hey everybody, I want to talk to you for just a minute about our most popular product called buffered vitamin C. It has a myriad of biological functions. Vitamin C helps toward collagen formation for many body tissues, including skin, gums, teeth, cartilage around joints. It enhances the absorption of iron in the body and so involved in energy metabolism and contributes to reduction of tiredness and fatigue. Vitamin C is the required coenzyme for 2 groups of enzymes that catalyze the cross-linking of collagen fibers. Vitamin C is essential for normal wound healing, capillary health. Also participates in the biosynthesis of carnitine, serotonin, that key neurotransmitter, and certain other neurotransmitters, including norepinephrine. Vitamin C, our buffered forms, water-soluble, chain-breaking antioxidant that reacts directly with superoxide, hydroxy radicals, and singlet oxygen. Vitamin C interacts with glutathione and alpha-lipoic acid and regenerates vitamin E. Now, our prep also has bioflavonoids in there called flavonoids, a class of phytochemicals that are potent antioxidants as well, which scavenge many potentially damaging free radicals. This well-designed product can allow a large dose of ingredients to be taken in a single serving. The organic food acid combines with the carbonate source to form potassium, sodium, calcium, and magnesium salts of the acid and buffers the solution to a normal pH, so it's easy on the stomach. Clinical studies performed on a variety of these types of products demonstrate that the ingredients, listen to this, penetrate the bloodstream within as little as 15 minutes. Buffered forms of vitamin C. I've said it over and over again. If I was stranded on a desert island and I couldn't take anything else with me, I'd have my buffered forms of vitamin C. You can find that on our website at thenutritionshop.net or call our office at 678-228-8900. That's 678-228-8900. Take care. So again, as it relates to dietary supplementation, taking buffered forms of vitamin C. I can't tell you how many articles actually came out that said vitamin C can cause kidney stones. But again, that was ascorbic acid, not buffered forms of vitamin C. Supplementation with oral potassium citrate, which can alkalize the urinary pH, may be warranted. Potassium citrate has been shown to result in a reduction of kidney stone formation. In one study, formation of kidney stones was reduced from 6.75% to 0.9% with no adverse effects to participants on the ketogenic diet. Adequate calcium, magnesium, and vitamin D levels are also an essential aspect to support bone health. Why? Because we're worried about bones leaching calcium out, which can precipitate stones. In those with recurrent stone formation, regardless of diet, screening for genetic variants that increase the risk of kidney stone formation, such as renal sodium citrate co-transporter, should be considered as part of a holistic and personalized approach. So there it is. Be careful if you're on the ketogenic diet. Be very careful. and understand that this is a risk factor. If you need help with this, if you're on the ketogenic diet and you want some more assistance with that, by all means, give us a call at 678-228-8900. We'll be glad to help you, give you some techniques and some methodologies to avoid this kind of problem. If you're going to stick with the ketogenic diet, we can also give you some tips there. 678-228-8900. We'll see you tomorrow, folks. God bless.